Today, we're going to review Pitivi, a simple and easy to use video editor on Linux.
Okay, let's get started. When you first start Pitivi, you'll be loaded into this welcome screen, and to make a new project, just click New. And now we've loaded into the editor, so what you want to do is, of course, first import your clips. You can do this two ways. Either open your file manager and drag and drop them here into this media library, or just click Import, select your clips, and click Add. Then you can just drag them into the timeline like this. And to move the playhead, you can just right click anywhere, or right click and drag from the top. You can also make title clips, which is basically just text, and you can edit many different properties, like change the border, change the font. Let's go with System UI Bold, just for this demonstration. And there's many different properties you can tweak here. You can even add certain effects for the text. And you can also make color clips, like so. As you can see, we've created one. There we go. Also, you'll notice this effect library over here. Now this has tons of different effects that we'll demonstrate a few later, but we're going to demonstrate one right now just to show. We're going to do monochrome, so just search BW. As you'll see over here, BW0R. Maybe a little bit confusing of a name, but that is the monochrome effect, so that just drag that and drop it onto the clip you want, like this penguin clip right here. And as you can see, it's now monochrome. And you can also have several different effects on the same clip. And sometimes the effect will have properties you'll want to change, so you just click on the effect. Since this is just monochrome, there's no properties for this one. And to remove an effect, you just click the X button. Also, there may be some situations where you want to export the current frame as an image. And to do so, just click on the hamburger menu, export current frame, give it a name, save it somewhere, and then you've saved that frame. Also, we have some functions over here on the side. So for example, to split a video, you can do it two ways. Either place your playhead where you want to split and click the split button over here, which is the scissor, as you can see. Or another thing you can do is you can drag from the side, like so. And the advantage of doing so is if you use the split button, you have to use the undo button, which is here at the top. Also, there's a redo button. Whereas if you drag it, you can always just drag it back if you didn't mean to split it. Another thing you can do is click on one of the clips and click the delete button over here, which is this X on a circle. And you can also select several clips and group them, or ungroup them with these two buttons. You can also cut, copy, and paste. To add transitions, drag one video clip over another. Click on this overlapping area, and choose the transition you want. Now, how long the transition is depends on how big the overlapping area is. If you drag it all the way over here, then the overlapping area will be large, so the transition will take a long time. Whereas if it's just this much, then it'll be a very short transition. So it depends on how long you make the overlap, or how large. Now let's say we just use this dissolve transition, or crossfade, as you can see. There's the transition. We can play that one more time. Maybe let's make it a little bit shorter. Sorry for any flickers, I'm not sure what causes that. That just seems to be a bug on my part. But then we can of course also change this transition to something like this. There's many options here. Let's just choose this one. As you can see. So that is how to do transitions. To split screen a clip, firstly select the clip, and then with these boxes on the side, resize the clip. Now this won't cut the clip in half. Instead, it's going to squish it. But if you want to cut the clip in half, then go to the Effects tab and search for Scale. And you'll see Scale 0 Tilt. So drag and drop this onto the clip. And now what you want to do, once it appears, click on it. And you can change the clip for bottom, left, right, or top. Now you can use these sliders. For example, on the bottom, if we drag this, you can decide how much of it you want to cut. You can also change the number yourself. Like 0.5 or 0.50 is halfway, or just 0 to not. But for this example, let's do it on the right. As you can see, we've successfully cut the clip in half, basically. You can also resize the clip by dragging from the corners, like this. So you can make it smaller, or of course, larger. To change the volume of a clip, select the clip, hover over this line over here in the audio section, as you can see, and just raise this or lower this, depending on where you want it. If you want it lower, just drag it down. And if you want to raise it, just drag it up, like so. Also, using the ungroup button that we demonstrated earlier, you can ungroup the audio from the video, separating the audio completely and letting you put it wherever you want without affecting the video. To change the speed of a clip, add the rate adjuster effect. So go to the effect library and search rate and drag and drop rate adjuster onto the video. Then click on rate adjuster and click on rate. Now here, you can set it to, for example, 0.5 if you want the video to be slower. Or, for example, at 2.0 if you want the video to be faster. Now, this will affect video, but it's not going to increase or lower the audio. So to do that, you have to add a separate effect called pitch controller. So just search pitch, drag and drop pitch controller, and for pitch controller, set the rate to the same as it is for the video. So in this case, 0.5 if we want it slow. Or set them both to 2.0 if you want them faster. Now, it may be very laggy over here. That's again just because of my computer. But you can also do several other things in Pitivi and add many other effects, but this will wrap it up for the basic overview. Okay, let's say that now you've edited your whole video and you want to render it. So firstly, before you do that, you want to check your project settings by going to the hamburger menu and clicking project settings, just to make sure everything's right. Here you can change the author, the year, some of the settings like resolution and frame rate. And here in frame rate, I usually like to do 60 FPS, but you can do lower if you'd like. I'll choose 60. And then, finally, you can either save or render. What we want to do is render the video to make it. So, click Render. Choose a preset, which can be recommended encoding settings for YouTube, so that. Or Custom, or DVD, which is suitable for DVDs. So, let's just go with YouTube. And let's choose, you can choose high quality, medium, or low. Let's just do medium. And let's rename it. And now render. Now this will take a few minutes, so We just have to wait here. Okay, rendering has completed, so now we can open the folder it's in. And here it is. Overall, Pitivi is a great video editor for simple edits, maybe simple movies or short videos. Just, easy to use, best for simple videos, and a great iMovie alternative. It's definitely very similar. I think it's the best option if you're coming from iMovie on macOS, and overall it's just a great experience. Stable, reliable, I would recommend.
Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Other than that, subscribe if you like my content and join the PenguinByte Discord community with the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, see you next time.